Morning, Trainiacs. We got a big day here. 4 hours on the bike, followed by a 30-minute run. This kit, with that bike, I'm gonna be the prettiest girl at the dance today. And we're gonna explain some things about the new Team Trainiac training platform, okay? Oh man, look at them, look at those. Hey! Phil. Oh dear. We meet where we started. That was the longest bike ride I've ever done. 143K in 4:15, and then a half-hour run on the nose, just focusing on good form. Whatever the pace is what it is, and it worked out to half hour, 7.15 kilometers, about 4.3 miles in a 4:12 per kilometer. Something like, I think, just under a 6:40 per mile pace. And that felt good. I feel fit. All right, just give me a few hours to piece myself back together and we'll regroup, okay? Oh, wow. I think we're talking 3.5 hours, a sauna, 2 meals, an hour-long nap. I'm back. So let me fill you in on how things are gonna go with launching this team training platform. Step 1 is we launched the Kickstarter. If you missed that video, it's right up there. Now the Kickstarter, within about 18 hours, it got 100% funded. Great, awesome. That's basically just telling me that, okay, people are interested. If all of you are willing to put down money to support this thing before it really even exists, that's enough of a sign to me that everyone wants it. Market research, check. However, the $2,500 US funding goal that we put out wasn't really like my real goal. What a bunch of Kickstarter fancy pants experts recommend is actually setting a goal that's lower than what you really need, because it's more motivating to the funders to see that a bigger portion of that goal is funded. I'll let you in on this. My actual goal is about $10,000 US, because that's about the full cost of what it's gonna take to develop this software platform. And the more we fund, it's not like the campaign hits its goal and like, all right, shut it down. No. Like, still very open for another 26 days or so. The more we fund, the more features we can add in right from the start, the more we can invest in hiring a designer to make it look really nice and really function user-friendly. So if you are interested in getting this off the ground, helping out, the link to the Kickstarter will be in the description below. Now let's talk about timing. Step 2 is to actually build a functioning software prototype. Basically, as soon as I saw the people were interested in it, I called the developer and I said, all right, let's have at her. I know that the campaign's not done, but he's already working on it and he's starting to put some of those drag and drop features in, starting to make it usable on desktop and mobile. And I've got to start building workouts. And whether they're coming from me or there's a few coaches that we've dealt with in the past that might develop the actual workouts, we gotta start building the library of 2,400 workouts. So all of that is already starting to happen, even though the Kickstarter is still going. Remember, link is in the description below. Now let's talk about timing. The first launch that we'll do is with beta users. So those are funders of the Kickstarter campaign. If you funded the Kickstarter campaign, you will get access to this, I would say, within about 1.5 to 2 months, and they will give us feedback on everything that they like, that they dislike, that they would really like to see changed, how it functions, and then we'll come up with the final version from that. So funders of the Kickstarter campaign, link is in the description below. Then that timing that the testers, the beta users, are using the software and giving us recommendations on tweaks and things that we want to update is going to be another 1 to 2 months of getting that feedback and incorporating it into the final design, polishing it up. So we're talking about, say, around 3 to 4 months before this is fully out, polished up, and boom, you've got yourself a fully functioning team training platform. Now let's get into some of the FAQ, the most frequently asked questions about how this is going to function. First, is strength training included? Yes. Strength training is such a huge component of triathlon training, and how you design it over the course of a year is really finicky and specific, but that's all a part of what we're going to be including in the training platform. Next, will it upload and communicate with Training Peaks? Well, here's something. I don't really get the obsession with workouts just showing in Training Peaks. Frankly, the power of Training Peaks is actually seeing your workout data and analyzing it after the workout happens. If all that you had to do was design your workouts and build them and build your training stress score and get you to your race and like, oh, there we go, then everyone would just have a perfect race. But that's not life. Life is very dynamic, it's very changing. So what we're doing is we're building this platform kind of similar to how the Tower 26 coaching platform is that all the workouts and the details are going to be in the training software where we have more access. We can provide more information on how to adjust the workouts if you're feeling good, if you're feeling bad, if you're feeling kind of mediocre, how you need to adjust based on real life. And then if you're using a Garmin, if you're using a bike computer, you can send all that data to Training Peaks and then still analyze it. Next, will you need a power meter? Will you need a heart rate monitor? No and no. The workouts are largely going to be based off of training zones, but it's going to be like zone 2. And zone 2 can be based off your rate of perceived exertion. Zone 2 can be based off of your heart rate. Zone 2 can be based off of your power meter data. If you've got any of all of those things, they're all just tools, but it's not like you're going to need them to make it work. I want it to work from everyone, for the absolute beginner that has none of those gadgets to a solid intermediate that wants to use all those gadgets and analyze the data. Perhaps in Training Peaks after the workout's done. And then last thing is, how is this going to adjust for people that are on the other side of the world? So we're talking, number one, different training seasons. People in Australia right now are actually going into their off season. Well, whether it's off season or on season, all of that season periodization stuff is going to be customized to you. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. And then secondly, as far as time zones go, with say group rides or office hours, I'll move the office hours around and the group rides around. Some will be in the morning, some will be at night, so that no matter what time zone you're in, you can tune into them. And the whole part of this is team-based training. I'm gonna get away from calling it a coaching platform because I'm not a coach, and I think a more motivating aspect of this is the building of the team and allowing us to work out together wherever we are and have that motivation to know that our team members all around the world are doing it with us, and we can connect with other people. Some might be locally. You can search for people locally to go start a group ride or a group run with. I can maybe, this is a nice feature to build in if we get enough Kickstarter funding. Link to that is in the description below. Searching for other Trainiacs that are going to a race that you're going to. So while it is training and it is essentially coaching, and there is a coaching aspect to it, I think the bigger part of it is the team aspect, the connections, the group rides, the office hours, the discounts that are available to the team members. Like, I think this is... I think we got something really cool. Really, really cool. So there we go, Trainiacs. I hope that answers your most FAQ'd Qs about Team Trainiac's training platform. Link to the Kickstarter is in the description below. If you like the sounds of all of this, we'd love your help and support with the funding to make it happen. It's just gonna make it better, quicker. Later, Trainiacs.